Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Stephanie. This is the week 52, December 25th through December 31st weekly wrap up. Alrighty, so I can officially say Happy New Year because this week ended on a Saturday and then the new year started on a Sunday, which was kind of awesome, which means I didn't have to like finagle anything. So I'm super excited about that. I did get some book mail while we were gone for Christmas. My Harlequin stuff came in. However, I am not sure if Harlequin is officially under the HarperCollins umbrella for imprints and things like that. So I'm just not going to unbox this. I'm going to play it on the safe side because I support, fair living wages and things like that. Even though I am jobless right now, I support that. And if I'm not mistaken, they fall under there. So I won't be unboxing it there. Unboxing this on here. Then, sure I'm not. I got a package from Big Bad. I'm not exactly sure what this is or who it came from, but there are notes. So that's always a good thing. Speaking of, I do need to send something back and return it. Alrighty, so let's see. What do we have here? Okay, it just has the receipt for a thank you note. Ooh, actually, this is not. Okay, that's weird. Because I'm pretty sure this is not for me. No, this is not for me. This is for Dave. So I'm going to go take this to him now. So that was delivered, and that's some summer ham, summer meat thing that he found and decided that's what he wanted for Christmas. So that's what he got. I showed you guys my Christmas gifts in last video, so there's no need to go back over those. Last week was very interesting, being that Christmas fell on a Sunday, and then we didn't actually come back to the house until Monday. So I didn't get very much reading done. Kiddo was back in early morning swim, which he has again this week. Oh my God. Well, not all the days, just tomorrow, Monday. And then the rest of the week is back at his normal time. So that'll be nice. But because they have Monday off for the official federal day of celebrating New Year's, yeah, we got early morning practice. So without further ado, let me get into the books that I read last week. And then I got some things to tell you guys in later. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, so I started the week by finishing Downfall, which is by Evelyn Sola, placing this interracial relationships, contemporary romance. This is an age gap office romance, giving it 4.25 stars, giving it 3.5 Steam fans, had it as an ebook through KU, and this is a Black author. I enjoyed this. This is Summer, who has a job at Maxwell's company. She is the executive assistant in that company, and then Maxwell is the older brother that left under weird circumstances, and then when he comes back, he's like a curmudgeon. Yeah, he's just like a grumpy. And they start working together and exploring their relationship and their attraction to each other, because there was a zing as soon as they met at the very first meeting. And I was here for it. It was a good time. The next book that I finished was 12 Days of Fuckmas by Kenya Wright. This is a interracial romance mafia novella based around Christmas. We giving it 4.5 stars, giving it 4.5 Steam fans. Had this as an ebook through KU, Black author. And this is just, if you want some spice and some goodness wrapped around Christmas, you're going to want to get into this. Like, seriously. You have Mariah, who is the finance accountant for a brothel for some sex workers, and the boss, or the guy that runs the brothel, isn't a good guy. And when Gabriel comes in and takes over, he's like, yeah, Mariah, you're gonna be my present, and we're gonna do the 12 days of Christmas. You're gonna stay with me for 12 days, and we're gonna explore. And as they go along through the 12 days, they find that they have more of attraction to each other, and it ends nice and beautifully. And yeah, if you're looking for a good time, good feels with some mafia thrown in there, this is gonna be it. This is gonna be it. The next book that I finished was Digging Up Love, which is Taste of Love by Chandra Blumberg. Giving it 4.25 stars, giving it 2 Steam fans. Had this as an audiobook as well as in KU. This is a Black author, and this is a Black love story. Really enjoyed it. It's very much a slow burn, low heat. Very low heat. I think we get some making out, but not like explicit in any way whatsoever. So we have Alicia, who is a biracial woman who grew up in a mostly white town, and it's all because she was left with her grandparents, who are white, by her father after the death of her mother. She has a sister, and you get to see how the two of them sort of navigate, how Alicia feels like, you know, everything has been put on her shoulder. She wants to be a baker in the big city, outside of their small town, but the grandfather has been putting on her sort of the responsibilities of running the family business, the family restaurant, and everything like that, kind of calling her her idea of being a baker, you know, like a little hobby, what have you, because she has a lot of followers on social media and things like that. Well, her grandmother, while gardening one day, and while they're getting their pool put into their yard, they unearth a bone, and the grandmother and the nosy neighbor contact the paleontology department or archaeology department at a university in Chicago, and Quentin, who is a Black paleontologist, comes down and is put in charge of the dig and everything like that. Well, during that time, they end up having an attraction to each other, and they become friends, and I really enjoyed this. You know, they're getting to know each other and everything like that. The one thing that did bother me, or a couple things that did bother me, was that the constant discussion of, you know, commitment, and it just didn't feel right. And I appreciated the way that the biracial topics were handled, but both sides of their family, like Alicia's family, weren't supportive with her dreams. Quentin's family wasn't supportive with his dreams, although there are some revelations that come towards the end of the book. I did appreciate that. But other than that, there's some body shaming that goes on too, and I was like, self-doubt and things. I was like, ooh, do we really have to put that in there? But otherwise, I really enjoyed the ride, and it got me all up in my feels and things like that. So I was here for that. Then the final book that I finished last week was Sweethand, which is Island Bites #1 by N.G. Petlier, I think. Placing this in contemporary. Giving it 3 stars. I do need to go and change that rating in Goodreads, because I'm pretty sure I finished it before midnight, so I just ranked it, and now that I think about it, it definitely wasn't working for me. I definitely zoned out at the end of the book. Oh, I forgot to give you the fans. The fans, I'm giving like 3 fans. 3 fans, I think, because I think there was some spice in there, but it wasn't. It for me, it wasn't what I would need to give more than 3 fans. So yeah, there's that. Listen to it as an audiobook. This is a Trinidadian author, and had this through Hoopla. This is Enemies to Lovers, although I didn't really feel, or it wasn't explained to me why they were enemies to lovers. They've known each other since they were kids, and yeah, they just had like a, a thing. I don't know. It was weird for me. It was weird. It was such a slow burn that I was just like, okay. So we have Charisse, who is a baker and things like that. She is the best friend to the bride, and then we have Kieran, who is the best friend to the groom, and the two of them have to put on a co-ed bachelor and bachelorette party. However, they have had things in the past. Kieran is a music producer. Charisse has had bad things go wrong when she deals with men that are in the music field, and they have that kind of discourse going on. But yeah, I was, it wasn't for me. It wasn't all that was raved about, because like a couple people, lots of people, some trusted friends were like, oh my gosh, it's so good, and I was just like, maybe this wasn't for me. Yeah. So what am I currently reading? I am currently instituting one of my new reading goals for 2023, which is to clear out my Kindle every single month. Yeah, that's gonna be real interesting, because that's 20 books. This is not 20 books. I am going to clear off the books that I have remaining from 2022 for January of 2023. So these are the books that I will be concentrating on. I will not be pulling out any new books until I finish these. That's going to be real interesting. Yeah. Mood reader. I'll talk more about that in my my other New Year video for YouTube, but yeah, that's what's going on there. So other than that, I don't have anything else going on. Just a quick reminder that if you know of any authors or have any authors that you want to suggest, the form's down in the description box, as well as the interest form is down there. I'm going to be trying to continue on with that Let Me Introduce You series and things like that. This may be the t-shirt that you see in quite a few of the other videos, because I'm about to batch record my month of videos that I need to get done. So just get used to this look. Other than that, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Also, there is a feedback form down in the description box, so you guys can help me improve my channel. All my socials are down there as well. Thank you guys for watching, and Happy New Year.